get to your house. That winch I'm putting on the back of Maria's truck.
In the back, on the back?
Yeah.
Is there a winch in front? No.
Nah.
No. I don't know.
I got a thing for the back already on the truck for the winch. Alana, how are you? I think that looks like Sabrine. I'm not sure. It's hard to see at night. If it is, I will be safe. Chrissy, how are you? James Figueroa, what's going on? Chrissy, all that moaning you were doing in Ted's room. Trying to see who that was. I can't see everybody's name. So when you come into the room, say who you are so I can just look at the chat. This is going to be a little bit of a drive depending on how traffic is.
It should be okay. It's 9 o'clock. Oh, it's actually more than 9. It's 9:30. It's almost 10 o'clock.
Hey Terrell, how are you? Y'all can do me a favor and hit the like button. I know it's been a little bit since I've been on, but I've been busy in my garage the last 2 days, putting up shelves. Angie, how are you? Look at that, gas is under $4 a gallon. It is $3.98.
It's going to go higher.
Hello, Magnolia. Susan Morris, how are you? Big Fang, how are you? Sarah, how are you? I can honestly say, guys, I'm tired. I am going to Akworth, Georgia, to drop a friend off. I still got a bunch of stuff from the garage outside, so I had to tarp it. Maria and I will get it into the garage in the morning. But I finally got my big old toolbox out of the living room. I've been waiting for that. Now it gives me enough room to put in a folding chair. I don't understand this. People drive slow, and then you pass them up, and then they go ahead and pass you up. You know, I'm not driving to pass you up. I'm on cruise control. I go one speed. I know God loves me, and I'm sure He loves you too. Yes, Maria is working. She only works tonight and tomorrow night, and then she's off until next Monday. Wednesday, our daughter and son-in-law are coming in from Alaska. By the way, I am going to have Alaska coins. I'm getting some with a bear on it and some with a moose on it. I'm excited about those. And one set is already been spoken for. So I'll have, well, 3 sets. Because, of course, Maria, you know, she keeps 1 coin of everything. And we're not not going to be on YouTube much this week either, because Thursday, Maria and Frankie are going to be going out to a lot of places, and Friday is my daughter's birthday. She'll be 32. Yeah, she'll be 32. And then Saturday, Larry is graduating from high school. So we're going to be tied up with that. Yes, we are going to take a lot of pictures and a lot of video. Posting them on YouTube. And then Sunday, our daughter and son-in-law leave for California. Don't worry, my daughter won't become liberal in the short time she's going to be there. And unfortunately, I took a spill off the ladder today. Luckily, I had vegetable oil to break my fall. Teddy calls it Diddy oil. Cutting grass. How are you? I hope Mary is doing good. It's tough to call you Brett in case the other Brett's in the room. I'm not exactly looking at the chat. It's hard to see the chat at night, at least the names. Pretty much everybody's in bloom. Larry, I think, has his final exams tomorrow, maybe Wednesday. I'm not even, Maria told me, I'm not sure. Oh, okay. Right. Well, I hope she gets better.
Jim, is this the from TikTok too? This charging cable?
Go ahead, use it.
No, no, I'm using it, but I'm asking because anytime I get cables, they stop working after a while.
Why, don't you have one?
I have at home, but both of them, when I plug them in, my phone is not charging now. When I put it in, your cable, boom, it starts charging. My cable, I have to wiggle with it. So there's something wrong with the cable because I thought there was something wrong with my phone. But
My cable's not charging your
your
phone?
your cable is charging. That's why I was curious. I thought there was something wrong with my phone. I have two cables, and both of them, when I put them in, it can start charging.
Turn them off this minute.
This cable doesn't do it, so I'm glad because now.
Take that one with you.
Which one is it?
That's the one Maria gave you to
Is
use.
it? Sure.
What?
Okay, well, I appreciate it because that will help me. I'm surprised. I thought.
Don't worry, she's got plenty.
But listen, I thought my phone was messed up. I was going to buy the board, the charging thing, and replace it. Now I see it's a damn cable because the cable I was charging, but Maria gave me, it charged right away. This one is charging right away. No wiggle.
Charged by a Samsung phone.
I guess the Apple, I read somewhere that Apple, they put those little mini circuits in those cables, and they, after some amount of time, they basically become fucked up. So you have to get new cable. And I was wondering how many times you change it. I know you always have a different cable, so how often you...
Well, nowadays, when you get a new phone, they don't even give you a charging cable.
So this was good discovery on the phone.
That's what pissed me off when I bought that DJI gimbal. It had a Type-C
Oh, the USB.
charging cable on both sides, and you needed an adapter that took Type-C. I don't have one of those adapters at home to plug into the wall, and so since I couldn't charge it, I sent it back.
See, what I think they try to utilize or unify all the charging cables through one type of connector, which makes sense. I believe that's to Europe. Apple has to, I don't know if I have an iPhone 8. So I don't know what is Apple doing with the new phones. If they already used what kind of charging cable it is. Well, thank you for the cable. That will save me a lot because I was always have to wiggle it. I even had to put a paper in there because I thought there was something wrong with the connector in the phone. So I was putting paper there so it will push it more on the connector. And then I was going to order the connector, replace it, which is a pain in the butt because you have to take the screen off. It's like hour and a half operation because you have to carefully open the screen, disconnect the screen, then you have to disconnect shitloads of the button and all the stuff, and those little mini screws. And since I have a shitty eyes,
I knew you needed a charging cable when I saw you came without one. And you know we always got charging cables here.
you saw me when I need charging cables. What do you mean?
You didn't bring one with you.
Well, because it's fucked up. But I thought, I was wondering because I knew I have charging cables.
That's why I put this one in the car.
And I was wondering, actually, I didn't know, I thought when I plug you in, it would be a problem, but it's not. It's just amazing. So I'm glad. That was a good discovery. That I don't have to fiddle with the phone. Because of some tiny little not easy for me to do it with my eyes. There's stupid screws, like different length, tiny little screws. Some of them have a Phillips, some of them have a special, like three, it's like just three, like Mercedes car over the line. And just to deal with it is really upsetting. So I was kind of holding it on. The other one, but all of them need this fiddling. The paper I'm sticking together with the connect with the mail thing. I'm sorry I missed those two rods. I don't know how I missed them. I brought everything in, so they must have been somewhere hidden under something, because I brought all the rods in. Whatever I saw, and I saw them. So I was surprised when Canyon brought more. How many you said you bought? 5, didn't you?
Yeah.
So that now it makes, I don't know if it makes sense, but 21 inch. I will add up how much we cut. Those long ones, here are 3 long ones, and one rod can make 2 long ones. So we consume 2 rods on those 2 shelves, last 2 shelves. And there was 3, 4 maybe. So I don't know. So it's kind of interesting, but then I wanted to add up the lengths. Divided 21 inches. Actually, the one we were pushing the shelf up, I had to do it 26, so we can get it up because it was hanging so much down. So it was 26, it's 26, it's 52, and then those other ones I did 22, I believe. It's 44 plus 52, 29, that's one rod. Then there is second rod, third rod, and 3.5. So how the hell you could have 2 more left? Use at least 3.5. Are you sure you got 5? You got 6?
I said I got 5, Peter.
I know.
I know how many I paid
I
for.
know, but what I'm saying, when you add up the lengths, it's weird. And I guess that's what it is.
That's because I had one before.
So now that's it. Now it's solved the conundrum. And then the one before got 5, then when it's 6 total, now it makes sense.
At that time, I thought I was only going to need 1 rod. out here tonight? I don't know, they're redoing this highway, this expressway, and it looks like they're only taking about an inch off the surface and then repaving it.
Here?
Yep. Well, not right here, but back there.
Yeah, I saw all the police. I see blurry already, so when I see those police there, I thought something was wrong. Did you have a chance to check that those the Florida couple?
No.
I sent you a link to it. That's interesting. I posted a video like 5 days ago. I got it dark. I can look it up. You got from GoFundMe, you got $48,000.
Why did you send me their GoFundMe page when
Because that's what they
I don't intend on donating?
No, I don't. I'm going to ask you to donate. I'm just going to show you that this is what and that's what happened. That's what I do. I didn't tell you to donate anything to them. I don't think it's such a mega bill for attorneys. Because based on what they said, they already know all the legal stuff.
I mean, you don't see me posting GoFundMe pages to get
I know.
money for lawyers.
I understand. I just thought it was the reason why I sent you the video was to see how they interacted with police, how ridiculous was the police, and then the GoFundMe. I saw it in the video. I just said, "Wow, look at this! Is amazing." Because 2 years ago, I said, "You link, I got messed up. I had no, I was broke, and when I was doing stuff in the district or." They couldn't let me file electronically, so I had to mail everything last day, last day overnight, which cost like $40–50 for the time I was mailing. I had to drive it with Uber, so I was costing me shit ton of money. Then my refrigerator broke. I had to print the same amount of pages, so I was stranded. So I said, oh, what the fuck? So I made GoFundMe. In 2 years, I got $525. Which I thought, wow, okay, I guess people don't go fuck, they get screwed over by banks, and somebody's standing up. And then I found interesting that those two kids, they were pulled over in the car, wrongfully, of course, pulled over there, but so many people are willing to help them. I mean, it's just silly matter, but that's interesting, that's all. I saw some other people, there was some radio guy, he created shit for himself. He was talking about somebody and they sued him and he complained that he had a lot of legal bills. He got like $180,000 to support his whatever legal costs. So I just said, wow, that's what, back then, a couple of years ago, that's what actually, I said, okay, well if somebody gets so much, then I put what I was trying to get was like $3,000 because $300 a month will carry me a long way because that will, whatever, it'll be like 10 months, I will be okay. I mean, right now I don't have to mail anything to the federal court, so I'm cool. But I will have to send the papers again, but I'm not on the deadline. And the Cherokee card is more like an electronically, so it doesn't bother me. But that stupid district or costs me a shitload of money. Bringing the papers there, driving in there, taking Uber, overnight mailing, it's like $80 to file the papers. While they're refusing to allow me to file electronically. And interestingly, 11 circuits allow people to do electronically process. The reason why they do that is because if you put in things on the record in a district court, and you know how it is, when you appeal, you only appealing from the record. So they make it as difficult as they can for you to do anything. Because once they strip the record from the shit, then you have a difficult time to appeal. It's just a game. Motion to remove the federal charge because I pull up all kind of stuff for him that he has invested money in akworth, federal Fannie Mae, the other one. 3 or 4 defendants. He owns stocks of them, which he cannot. It's absolutely insane when you think about it. But I just like I was wondering if you saw it, but I like them how they dealt with the police, how stupid the police was. It was absolutely insane. 5 police cars came there. When you think about it, how much would it cost when you add it up? How much is like 20 minutes of the police operation? The operation of the car, maintenance of the car, gas they have to consume, how much officer costs, all the other shit which costs him to operate. It's just unbelievable. I wish more people would be standing up. I will going to send you the fish eye camera, which you can take the recorder and put it next to you on the table and record everything live. It's like $79, $80.
What do I need a fisheye camera for?
When you go to court, you said when you go to court you want to record it, they do not want to let you. Just put it, plug in a computer, have it there on stand, and they wouldn't even, they cannot say anything. I don't know. I mean, you probably didn't see me when you said you have to ask them permission. I'm not so, I will have to read the Supreme Court decision. I believe I read it, but I don't remember it.
What's the Supreme Court decision?
It's on the Georgia, either Court of Appeals or Georgia Supreme Court. You said they said that pro se people have to say or tell them, ask for permission to record.
They did that in a memorandum,
Well, I will have to,
2018.
right. I will have to give, I cannot say anything about it because I believe I read whatever they did, but I didn't read it the way You're telling me it is written, so I have to read again. Maybe I read wrong, or maybe I didn't
Yeah,
read.
it's in a 2018 memorandum.
Maybe I didn't read right memorandum. Because I know else. The Rule 22 as was written before clearly doesn't apply or sell anything. Doesn't apply on regular people.
Yes, it does, and the Georgia
Okay, okay.
State Supreme Court said it does.
See, I had an issue with Judge Morris, who hates me. And he knew I was recording him, but he didn't do anything. So if it was illegal, he would have arrested me or something. And he tried, because he disagreed when I told him. I didn't tell him I'm recording him right now, but I told him I'm recording him before. He asked me, are you recording right now? I said nothing. He asked me again. I said nothing, but he asked me like third time. I said, no, I plead fifth. I don't have to answer any of your questions. And then he left. It was gone like 20 minutes, probably looking through how he can bust me. And when he came back, he said, do you have a cell phone, Mr. Snatcher? I said, yes, I do. Give it to deputy. And then I turned it off, so he couldn't say anything. Because I was it was illegal for me to record him. And it would be, because I told him I'm recording him. And that whatever he transcribed is not. So there on, from that I deduce if it was illegal to record, then he would charge me with illegal recording. That's all right. So I got email from that Josh Moore's daughter. Now she's back here from $200 something, and she's asking me to pay her $3 for 3 pages. Just another bullshit. She's asking to pay a person to fix something. When you read the law, it's not about public records. It's about court documents. If you want a copy of the court document, they can charge you $1 per page. But when the open record request, I believe, is governed by 54, Title 54 or something, 55 or 54. And according to that, they're going to charge you more than 10 cents per page. And actually, when they give it to you on electronic media, they can charge you for the media, which, whatever it is, USB drive, CD. I mean, it just doesn't help you with them.
by the way, everybody, I'm on Interstate 285. I'm taking this to Interstate 75 North.
Start watching it.
Yeah. We got 14 people in the room right now. And 29 likes. Alright, forgot to hit the like button. Kevin from Alley. blowing a horn at me for?
Testing is all.
Fucking jag off driving 8 miles an hour.
that him or her?
No, that wasn't it. Next guy, how are you? I only know you're in here because someone said hi to you. I can't see all the names in blue. I have like the worst eyes at night. I know you probably wonder how I keep the car so straight. Well, I just guess. Oh, this fucking truck's got his brakes on it, man. Holy shit. That won't kill a fucking eye. He's got his brights on because he's got one headlight out. Drive with the one headlight, man. You're too lazy to fix it.
Maybe it happened to him right now.
I doubt it. And that's R.E. Garrison. They have the fucking money to fix their trucks. You still have Cash App, don't you?
No.
What?
No.
No?
I never had a cash app. I don't
Yeah.
have any of those things.
What do you got, PayPal?
Yeah.
Huh?
PayPal, when I sell on eBay or something, I get paid by PayPal.
So, what's your PayPal address?
Why? You don't have to chip, you don't have to send me.
So I can send you some money.
Don't worry about it. I don't tell you I owe you. I don't think I do. If you add up what everything you've done for me in the past, I mean, it's just insane.
Yeah, well, I don't like people doing things for free.
Yeah, but you paid my phone. I mean, look it up. I mean, I thought that initially I thought it cost you. I thought that when you add me, because you said you have a family or plan, you had 5 numbers, and one number used for the capacity. So you add me on, and I thought you told me it cost like $10 or something a month.
$10 a month, yes.
Yeah, you said you have some monetary discount.
$120 a
I
year.
understand, so right. So I said, okay, well that's great. I mean, it's great help. And then when they had it, when I had a problem with the Skype, because when I was calling to Czech Republic, so I have a friends, when I have some problem with the computer or some stuff, I know people who can help me with it. I couldn't find anybody here who will help me. Because whatever, the way it is, it's impossible to find somebody who will give you advice or they will help you to deal with things. They don't know. They say they know, they don't. Because the advice end up spending hours and hours and it's bullshit. So that's why I need to call there. I used to have a Skype. The problem with Skype, I had an unlimited calling to Czech Republic to landlines for $19 a month or something like that. And then, when you call cell phones, they charge something, whatever, 5 cents a minute or something, some shit like that. Then eventually they gave me the plan that it included cell phones and landlines. It was like $19.90 a month. But those assholes, it was unlimited, but then they kept changing the plans. So now when I look at the bill, I notice I was charged 3 times per month, $19.99, because they used them in, they charged me, it was ridiculous. I had to keep calling them and arguing with it. And that's when you get me this, then you switch me to whatever you. Then I saw somewhere ad that T-Mobile is providing $15 unlimited to Czech Republic. And I said, great. That's why I asked you if you can add me on. You add me on. So I knew it was going to be $200 a year or $150 or $180 a year. And I wanted to pay you back. I had no money to do it.
I didn't ask you for a
I
dime.
know, but Jim, I wanted to and I would, but look at me. I had to quit my stupid job. I'm completely fucked, and that's what it is. I mean, and it's okay. I'm just dealing with it. I mean, last month I sold some valve on eBay for like $280, so I was able to pay my electricity. And those suckers, out of $280 sale, they take like $37, which pisses me off. But I don't know how to circumvent it. I think it's way too much fees.
You can't circumvent it.
Huh?
You cannot circumvent the fees.
I know, but it's when you think about it, how ridiculous it is. They can charge you 15 or 20% from the sale price for what? I understand 5% or maybe flat fee for whatever. But anyway, so that's how it goes. Sometimes I sell something, sometimes I don't. Whatever it is, it is. That's how I move along. Right now I don't have to do much with the federal court. I mean, the type to respond quickly, so I'm making it through.
But I had you on my phone plan for what?
Huh?
4 years?
Yeah, you had me on the phone for quite a while. I mean, at the beginning, I know when I came out with that, see about whatever the T-Mobile, the $15, it can be tracked when it was. I don't remember what it was. It was when I had a problem with the Skype. So when I look at the Skype, when I find out the problem, that's when I said, fuck Skype. Yeah, I cannot deal with this shit. They keep charging me and they keep refunding me, they charge me again, and it was a scenario. And then when I saw the $50, that's when you said, okay. And then I cut off the Skype. So once I cut off the Skype, that was the day when you put me on, that you did the $50. And before then, I don't know how long you did and you added me on your family plan. And I didn't know it was so much. I knew it's money, but I didn't anticipate it. This damn lawsuit.
$15 a month plus $10 a month, $25 a month.
So it's $300 a year. I
It
understand.
adds up.
Jim, I understand. I didn't know it would take so long. I didn't know.
And I didn't ask you for a dime. All I asked you for was help, and I couldn't get it.
Jim, I was trying to as much as I could, as much as you don't think it was possible. You have no idea. Just, if you see how many pages I read, how much case law I have to go through, what I have to do is just insane. Right now, I was working, like when you last year, when you wanted me to come over, I said, oh, Peter, can I come? I said, Jim, I'm working on this shit for the federal court, which I want to file. I want to file judicial notice. I didn't finish it because in between, those fuckers in Chokin County start fucking with me and try to kick me out of my house, and that takes precedent. Because, I know the federal court, I can file until June, July, whatever because, when they made decisions, within 1 year, you can file Rule 60, relief from judgment, and blah, blah, blah. That's up to 1 year. And I was trying to do it, but I couldn't because they start fucking with me in Chokin County. They try to dispossess me, which is a big deal. Because if they get it, they will kick me out. And once they kick me out, I will be unable to do anything. I'll be unable to deal with that'd be it. I will lose the evidence, I will lose all the records because there's no way I can take it with me. No way. So I had to deal with that. Then the dispossessory that was coming, that's what it was. I mean, the idiot Ferreira, he paid for the house. They were selling my house last year at auctions, which was another bullshit. The Fannie Mae was auctioning my house while the federal court was still pending. It was not closed. And when I objected, when I told the judge, he said, "Well, they can do it." I said, "How the fuck they can do it? What about?" Because I was filing motion for reconsideration. So now they're selling the house when the judgment on the motion for reconsideration. So let's just presume I will file motion for reconsideration, which I have a lawfully right to do so. Now the judge will change his decision. And now they will sell the house. So what will happen? There'll be irreparable harm already happening. I mean, and on top of it, that stupid Judge Ray and the other one, they just did stupid. I mean, it's mind-boggling. They dismissed some of my charges based on res judicata. And on the federal rules and Georgia rules, I mean, when you deal with the house, with dispossessors, all that shit, and then you take it to federal court, which you can, it operates under state law. The dispute of the land within the state of Georgia, the federal court has to observe rules of Georgia Supreme Court. Whatever
I know
it is.
that.
Right. So now...
What the fuck?
Idiot. So now when you think about it, how the fuck the judge can dismiss my my case, the lawsuit you filed or you helped me to file, she dismissed the truth in landing and RICO. Those are federal charges. But they was dismissed with prejudice. Even though I don't think she should it, but I didn't have time to deal with it. The rest of it was dismissed without prejudice, which you can refile. And I did refile it properly, and I did everything so they can, and then they dismiss it based on res judicata. I'm thinking, like, what the fuck? It was dismissed without prejudice. When I refile it, you dismiss it, that it was already adjudicated. Federal law doesn't say so, and Georgia law, even U.S. Supreme Court doesn't say so. If it's something dismissed without prejudice, you can refile it. End of universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they did. That's what they ruled. They just fuck it up like that. I'm telling you, if you would see all the shit they do, it's so sickening. That's when I dug out that Judge Ray and that other Judge Walker. Those are same judges who were fucking me over the first time around. Because the first judge I had was Judge Brown, and he was actually very nice. There's the audio I sent you when he talked, and you were telling Peter, let him talk. But he was nice. He said, "I understand you have a problem with the eyes. We will give you all the time you need. We just will make sure we will do it fairly and educate properly." And he scheduled hearing. But then they removed him from the case. It went to Judge Ray, and Judge Ray is a local Georgia motherfucker who was born in Georgia, raised in Georgia, connected through who knows where. And he was attorney. Then from attorney, he worked for some law firm in Roswell, whatever. Then he became state representative, either state house or whatever, or maybe county representative. From there, he moved to state some shit. Then he became judge in Gwinnett County Court. From Gwinnett County, he became judge of Georgia Court of Appeals. And from there, he positioned himself in U.S. District Court judge. And when you look at this fucker, I downloaded his, when the confirmation hearing in federal, in the Congress, I downloaded all the stuff what he was saying. And that's why I want to shove it in his face. It's not easy to find those records. I pulled all his financial disclosures. And you know how difficult it is to go through all that crap?
Yeah.
It's thousands of pages. I had to download to Excel, sort it out, and basically so I can show what he's invested in. Same judge, and it's just huge. And if I was even awkward, I found the treasure trove in New York City. I was actually find out I can go to 5 neighborhoods in New York City. You can go on the website and you can see everything, all the deeds, everything. I mean, it's a gazillion thousand pages.
Hello, Maria. How's work going?
Oh, she's online over there.
Yep, she's in the room.
Oh, I guess she's still on. Maybe she's on a break.
She's on lunch.
Let's see what the gas price here. $19.99. Wow. It went down. It was like four something a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
No, it's just I'm putting all that stuff on the record because I will appeal it. And I don't know what they're gonna do because Georgia Supreme Court. It's all you have a right to jury trial dispossessory. Right to jury, that's given. So I don't know how whatever they're doing, and all the stuff, breach of contract, all the cases.
So did you file a demand for a trial by
Yeah,
jury?
absolutely.
And what happened?
When Fannie Mae, Fannie Mae.
No, answer my question.
What happened? They transferred because it's not. They tried to dispossess me.
Wait a minute. Did they transfer the case?
It's a fourth time. Listen, I dealt with 4 dispossessories.
Did they transfer the case?
The third time around, yes, they did.
What about now?
The last one with Ferreira, they actually, the stupid judge, she's like 26 years old, she told me, we don't have a jury trial magistrate court. I said, I know you don't. So you have to transfer it. No, we don't. I said, okay. So I'm denying your jury trial. Okay. Then we had a hearing, and then she wanted me to read something what Ferreira brought, and I had a fucked up eyes already because I was up all night putting my papers together, so I couldn't see it. I cannot see it.
So who are you gonna appeal that to?
This?
No, answer me.
Who I appealing to? From whom? I'm not appealing anywhere. They transfer it. She refused it. Then, so she had a hearing. Then she continued till next week. There was another hearing with another judge, and I told the judge same thing. Your Honor, look, this court, I requested jury trial, and he said, well, that was already dealt with. I said, okay. So then we had a hearing, and he granted writ of possession to Ferreira. He granted it to him. And then he transferred it to state court, to Judge Morris, to the asshole. After that. And they sent me a bill to pay the fees, transfer fees, which I didn't pay because with Georgia Supreme Court, the Rucker-Feldman, or whatever it is, then, and they specifically say, if anybody file dispossessory in magistrate court, as soon as the defendant answers, the court loses jurisdiction. Boom. It has to be transferred to superior court. And that's what they did in the third time when Fannie Mae filed third dispossessor on me, and I requested jury trial because they pissed me off because the first 2 times they filed it and they withdrew it because they promised to federal court they will not do. You remember you filed a motion to stay or some kind of crap back then, and then they wouldn't. The Judge Brown during that hearing said, well, I will not grant it to you because they promised they will do nothing. So you got it. So I don't have to order it. They said on the record, then they do nothing until case is adjudicated. So you feel you're okay. I said okay. And that's what it was. But then they filed another dispossessory. They filed dispossessory then and they withdrew it immediately. And then they filed another dispossessory in 2022 and then they withdrew it. And as soon as they withdrew it, they filed another dispossessory in December because see, I think they were playing the game that I will miss the TAC and the service, which is bullshit. That's what they do. They.
See, I can't even see your fucking driveway.
It's right here. It's right behind my mailbox. Yeah, there's a car is there. No, it's all bullshit. So now they transfer to state court. I will cut it down. I promise I don't drive here, so. I mean, it's just absolutely insane. So now it's in state court, and I filed. I didn't pay the fee, and the Georgia law says,
I know.
If the fee is not paid, court shall dismiss it. And the Supreme Court says that when it's being transferred, the payment of transfer is paid by plaintiff. All the fees have to be transferred by. So it's not me.
All right.
I didn't pay. Oh, hold on. Can you push the button?
Oh, hang on.
You want me to open it?
Yeah.
So, I mean, Jimmy, it's a lot of stupid technicalities. And it pisses me off. But I have to stay on top of it because those idiots, I'm telling you, like, when I find out, and this is amazing, I will send it to you too. You probably never heard of, have you ever heard of handbook? Is it closed? Yes, it is. Handbook of Georgia Sheriffs. You know what it says? When they serve you Taco Bell, Taco Bell they can do only up to $200. Everything else they have to actually serve you in person. And those fuckers they do it nonchalantly. I mean, the first time they put it on my basketball hoop. Second time they put it on my gate behind the bushes. Third time they didn't tack it anywhere.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right, Peter.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Take care. Be happy. Drive safe.
All right. Your what?
I'm getting my mail.
Oh.
I want to walk behind you.
Where's your bag?
On the side. It's safe.
Yeah, the door's not closed. Now, you can see it's not closed. All right, sorry about that. So, did you notice the moment he started talking, I started reading the vomit bag? Hello, Maria. Well, now that I got rid of him, I feel a lot better. I would drive to the fucking moon just to get him out of my van. I tell him, don't talk to me about your fucking court cases. And what does he do? He sits there and rambles on about his fucking court cases. Just drives me fucking crazy. You gotta stop at all these stop signs because fucking cops sit right over there and wait for you to go through it. Now I gotta stop for gas. I'm gonna stop at the QT. Oh, Maria, they built a QT over here. This guy's got a motorcycle on the back of his pickup. It's a smaller QT. It's only going to cost me a penny more than over by the QT by our house. Well, I don't know. We'll see. UK Dave has been a member of the Honeybee Club for 3 months. Thank you, Dave. Alright. I gotta spend a little money here. Holla girl, how are you? Alright, give me a roll call who's in the room so I can see who's here. See, I can see who's here now. Stopped. Thank you, UK Dave. Chrissy. Kathy Servey, how are you? Hello, Maria. UK Dave. Holla girl. And Maria, I know it's getting time where you're gonna have to go back to work. I apologize I didn't get enough time to talk to you, but you saw who I had in the car. Hello, Barbara Fleckenstein. I'm at the QT. Yeah, I can't wait either. I'm getting Alaska coins. One has a bear on them, and the other one has a moose. I know you will. All right, for a $5 ticket. No, I'm not in Alaska. I'm in Georgia. All right. For a $5 ticket, can somebody tell me the plural for moose? Oh, I will. Meese? Kathy Servey got it. It is moose. All right, Maria, I'll talk to you later. Oh, you're in South Carolina. You're right next door to us. What part of South Carolina? Hello, Magnolia. Kathy Servey, I will get you a $5 ticket. Meese. I needed a good laugh. Yes, Jamie Honeycutt is in North Carolina. Oh, you're in Greenville. Okay. It's only about 125 miles from me. You're welcome, Kathy. Are you really, UK Dave? All right, let me get out here and pump some gas. For another $5 ticket, Kathy, you can't play. How much do you think I'm going to spend for gas? Closest one gets it. Well, just keep putting in your answers. One answer per person. Put in your answers, and when I'm done, I'll reveal it. Okay, you guys will have to wait for the answer because I have to run in and use the bathroom. I should have done this before I left home, but you know me. Can't count on me for anything. Alright, don't go away. Okay. Now, who's the winner of the other $5 ticket? Let me see. Okay. What I spent on gas was $64.05. Let me go back and see. I will drive safe, Chris. Thank you. Lab Lane, how are you? Okay, Lisa Bear said $55. Maria said 70. Barbara said 35. Magnolia in UK Dave said 40. Jamie said 59. Alana said 60. Chrissy said 53. And it looks like Alana is the winner with $60. Congratulations, Alana. Oh my God. That is fabulous. All right. Kathy and Alana, you want me to do your tickets in here? Kathy, I got you a giant jumbo bucks. And Alana, for you, I got a big money. Alana says, sure. Now, I'll show you the ticket. Whether it wins or loses, I'll show you the ticket. All right, Alana, I'm going to do yours first. You got a big money. It's a $5 ticket. I got some good news from the clerk. He said, is that the big money ticket? I said, it is. He said, number 7? I said, yep. I said, how did you know? He said, I saw a guy with 8 and 9 lose on them and get pissed off and rip the tickets up. I said, I appreciate the inside information. Okay, so what we're looking for is a money bag, a win all, and in the 100 bonus spot, we're looking for a $100 bursty. Now, I always do a symbol search because that's the way I operate. And I got a 50 times the money ticket, and it is black box. I wasn't looking for that. Okay, Alana, just so you see that there is no symbols. I know it's really hard to see that ticket. I'll try and put it the way I can. All right, let's check your numbers. 15, I didn't see no 15. That was the only one of our numbers I didn't see. I didn't see a 16 either. We got a 14 and a 19. How about a 2? Oh, there's a 1. And there is no dirty 30. And the bonus is a bell, but we can't ring the bell, Alana, because this ticket is a loser. Look at that. I'm sorry, Alana. I'll just leave it down here on the floor for Maria to scratch the barcode and enter them in. Oh, you're welcome, Alana. Thank you for playing. I like doing this. And as I said, I'm getting in some Alaska coins. I'm getting some with bears on them and some with moose on them. And I decided I'm not selling them. I'm going to give them away. Well, I'm only getting 5 sets. 1 set is spoken for because it goes to Maria. And I already have 2 people in mind that are getting a set. And I'm not going to say who they are. And I'll decide who gets, what 2 other people get the other 2 sets. And don't be begging me for it because I don't like beggars. So far, Kathy, you didn't get a jumbo, but I'm looking here. I want to show you that there is no jumbo. And you don't have a FET 40 or a 25 so far. How about a 38? I see a 39 and a 37. And a filthy 4. And we got a 3. All right, Kathy, this one is a loser. I am sorry. I wanted you to win. I want everybody to win. All right, so I got one of these hit 500s. I don't do real good on them. You can get a $500 bursty or a 5 times or 10 times. I think the most on this ticket we got is a, oh, you're welcome, Kathy, anytime. I think the most we got on this other than losers is a free ticket. So let's see if we can get a $500 bursty. That would be nice. If I do, I can get Maria that book she wants. Nope, no multiplier, no bursty. And we don't have a 7. We got a 1, 3, and 4. Remember that, everybody. I didn't see a 20. I don't think we have... Yeah, we got a FET 40 on here. How about a 32? Oh, we got Bumpin' Uglies, 33, for everybody who don't know what Bumpin' Uglies is. And we don't have Dirty 30. How about a 26? Can we pull off a 26? I see a 25. Nope, no 26. And the last number is money number 8, and we don't have that one. So, that one's a loser. So I got this 50 times the money. It is Black Box 000. It was $3.99 a gallon. Really, it's $4 a gallon because $3.99 and 9/10 is $4. Over by my house, the QT had it for $3.98 and 9/10, so $3.99. I figured I need gas now. Why wait till I get home just to save a penny a gallon? All right, we're looking for a 50X or a float note. I will take the 50X. Because that is guaranteed $250 at least. And no 50X, no float note, so we got to do it the hard way. How about a 7? And right away we got a 6. No 7. By the way, did you ever notice that, Shelly, how are you? Did you ever notice that I'm trying Cash App again, Jim? My card should be here any day. I haven't got the dog tag yet, but when my card gets here, I'll Cash App you. Did we ship one out? Samantha, how are you today? Samantha Van Wittenberg. Look at that. I got that right. I welcome you to the channel. If you could do me a favor and hit the like button and subscribe, that would be awesome. Hang on, let me roll down this window. Alright, there we go. Alright, so no 23. You just double check again. We don't have a 2, we have a 1. We don't have a 3, we have a 4. We don't have bumpin' uglies. That's 33 for anybody who doesn't know what bumpin' uglies is. And I did not see a 32. We got 31. So this black box is a loser. What are we going to lose on all the tickets today? Yeah, you kind of have to tell me when, because all right, we got a $20 100 times the money, this ticket number 10. I am not fond of ticket number 10, honestly. We're looking for a 100X or a float note. Of course, I will take the 100X because minimum on that, thank you, Samantha, the minimum on that, on the 100X, is $500. The float note could only be 100. And I've never gotten a 100X on ticket number 10. Maybe somebody has, but I haven't. I've gotten them on the oddest numbers, but not ticket 10. And the streak continues. So I've got 10, 20, 30, and 40. So if we have any one of those, we know we're a winner. How about unlucky number 1? We got 2. No. How about 16? No, we got 17. How about 36? No, we got 37. Everything's went off. How about 28? How about one on? Let's go. How about 28? No, we got 27. Oh, God. Bumpin' uglies. We don't have. God, I've gotten bumpin' uglies today. No 33. This is disgusting. I did not see a 34. In fact, we don't have many 30s. We got 30 and 39 and 37. Yep. How about a 3? No, we got a 2, a 5, and a 2, a 5, a 7, and an 8. Okay. Last number. Well, since we had 2, 5, 7, and 8, it would give me a 6. So this one is also a loser. So, you know what? We've gone through $50 worth of tickets and didn't get a winner. But you want to know something? That happens. Yeah, come on, Georgia. Well, it's hard for me to show it and scratch it because I don't have the setup in my car to do that. But if you watch the channel, we normally don't scratch in the car. But I'm a long way from home. And by the time I get home, I ain't going to want to scratch them. So, alright, so we got this number 7, $50 cat, $500,000 cash blowout. The guy says 8 and 9 was a loser. He said because the guy was pissed off, he tore up the tickets. So we are going to try and make this one a winner. Now, if we hit, because prizes start at $100, if we match a number, you know we're going to at least win our money back. Spend 100, earn 100. But I'm looking for the 5, 10, 20, or 50 times, or like Maria got, the blowout symbol, which will win all the prizes. Plus they have a $250 bonus, which you cannot win unless you have a match down below, because there is no $250 prize. There's also a $500 bonus and a $1,000 bonus. So we're looking for a multi or a blowout. And there's my 69. You guys know why I like 69, right? There's bumpin' uglies. I've had bumpin' uglies on every ticket today. Still nothing yet. No multiplier, no blowout. There's a number I haven't seen all day. 1. I think I've had it on every ticket. No. No multiplier, so we got to do it the hard way. This is really going to suck because I don't have confidence. How about a 37? And right off the bat, I see a 38 at the top. No 37. How about Fat 40? I only got, I think, 70. Yeah. Money number 8, I see 9 right at the top. And then we got 7, so we got an in between. A field goal. So we don't have an 8, and we got a 3. So we got a 2, 3, 4, 7, and 9. I didn't see a 36. Boy, we're short on 30s. We've got only 3 30s. That's 32, 33, and 38. I didn't see 49. Nope, no 49. How about a 59? Nope, I see 58. 57. No 59. And we don't have a 6. We got a 2, 3, 4, 7, and 9. I did not see a 68, but I got my 69 here. Oh, it looks like this one's going to be a loser too. How about 53? I see a 57. We don't have many 50s on this ticket. 51, 58, 56, no 53. And the last number is 47, and we got 46 right at the top. That really sucks. Nope, no 47, so We can scratch off the 250 because we know there ain't gonna be nothing. How about the 500? We got a horseshoe and 1,000. We got a piggy bank. So 100 out, 0 in, 0 in. Should we go get some more tickets? Alright, you talked me into it. I'll be right back. Alright, I think we're going to be fucked on the $50, $500 cash blowout because somebody got ticket number 6. So, and they were out of the $50 times the money because I had gotten the last ticket. So, you want a dollar ticket? Jamie, don't beg. It's unbecoming of you. Alright, so I got another one of these hit 500s. We're looking for a $500 bursty. Like I said, I just don't win on this ticket. I don't know why I buy it. And this is ticket number 5. Okay, so no multiplier, no bursty. I know you were. Okay, how about a 9? Nope, we got a 7 and 6 and 3. I didn't see 21. Oh, we got a 21. We got a winner. Ding, 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 ding. Let's see, is it going to be more than a free ticket? We don't have a 2. I didn't see a 29. I didn't see a 24. And I didn't see a 12. So it looks like we're going to be stuck with a free ticket. Let's check out, see what 21 has. Carter's number. Well, it's got a 0, so let's see. Everybody see the 0 under 21? It looks like either 20 or 50. And it's a double up $20 winner. All right. There's 10% of our money back. How about 100 times the money? Ticket number 9. We need 100x. There's a 12 on this ticket. There's bumping uglies again. Oh, we're getting all sorts of low boys on this one. Look at this. Already we've got 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. How about 100x? Nope, no 100x. No float note. Yeah, a 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we get a 9. And a 4. You dirty bastards. And there is no 25. We got a 24. How about a fat 40? I don't think I saw any zeros on this ticket. No, not 1 0. So it gives me a 10. And a 20. Look at this shit. Look at this. 10, 20, and 40. You're not going to believe it. 10, 20, 30, and 40. VC, how are you? Look at that shit. And a 19, which I know I don't have. Nope, we got an 18. Boy, was that some crock of shit or what? All right, so another ticket we don't win on is this hit 500. I mean, hit 1,000. You can get a 5 times, 10 times, or $1,000 bursty. I don't think I've ever won on this ticket, although we don't buy a lot of them. Look at this. On this one, I got a 20 and 40. This is ticket number 3. And there's 30, so I got 20, 30, and 40. Why don't you just give me the 10? 10. I need the 10. Nope, it's probably going to give me the 10 upstairs. How about 16? Nope, we got 15. How about 36? Nope, we got 37. How about 21? Nope, we got 22. Bumpin' Uglies, I know we don't have that. We don't have a 7. We got a 3, 8, a 2, 3, 8, and 9. I didn't see 17. Nope. I didn't see 14. We got 13 and 15. And the last number is 26, and I did not see that. Oh, we got a 26. We got a winner. We got a winner. Ding, 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 ding. There's the 26 right there, third row. Second from the left. All right, yeah, fucking awesome. Let's see if it's the old free ticket. It is. It's a free ticket. So we got 40% of our, no, 20% of our money back. So it all comes down to the 500,000 cash blowout, which I know I'm going to lose because somebody got number 6. I wanted number 6. You don't know what's in there until you hit the machine. I should just scan the barcode. Because I know this ticket's going to lose. Even though they do it, it's rare that they put 3 losers in a row. Though I don't know how many losers were before that. Before number 6. We didn't get any multipliers. No bonus. No bonus. No bonus. So, how about a 32? Let's do them 2 at a time. 32 and a 1. Nope, and we don't have very many low boys on here. All we got is 3 and 7 and 9, and that's it. 43 and 19. Nope. About 39 and fat 40. I see a 70 and a 30. And a 60. Nope. 11 and 2, and I know we don't have the 2 because we got the 3. How about 11? Nope, no 11. 59 and 25. And we're going to have to call this one a bust. Because that's exactly what it is. Bean, what's going on? So I will leave these 2 winners for Maria. and never get tickets here again. Look at the time already. It's 11:39. Scratching Mama, how are you? All right, so you know what? I wasn't. All right. Oh, what the hell? So I gotta make a U-turn. How about if I turn on my lights? All right. Here we go. We're off. It's gonna be a little ride back. I don't expect to get back home until like 1:10. If I'm lucky, I'll get the arrow. There we go. How lucky can I be? All right, let's set everything up. Set the cruise. Set it at 75 miles an hour because the speed limit is 65. All right. And we got a full tank of gas. Got many miles to go. Now it's hard for me to read the chat while I'm driving, especially at night. So if you're talking to me and I don't answer you, that's the reason. I can't believe Tracy Ellison is giving us one of her coins. I really wanted to pay for it. You know me, I don't ask for anything for free, so. I wanted it, you know, for Maria's collection anyway. I will drive safe. Chrissy, enjoy the ride. I give a good one. I guess I should be fortunate, unlike Craig, that Tim doesn't hear the things I say to you. Oh my God, he'd come over and kill me. I got this guy right on my ass. I'll move over. I just want to get past his truck. Well, Chrissy, don't fall asleep on me. Did you ever notice that when you hurt one of your fingers, you always end up banging that finger? Oh, well, thank you. You tell Tim I appreciate him not coming over to beat me up. didn't put nothing over those tarps. So I hope it's not windy over by the house. Otherwise I'll have to go chasing tarps. And then figure out something to put over them. You know, we're not supposed to get any rain, so that's good. But, you know, you leave stuff outside and the neighbors think it's free for the taking. Just everything back in the garage tonight because I had to have Larry get to bed and Kenyon bailed on me, so Maria would have helped, but she's at work. Peter didn't want to help bring the stuff in. He just tried to be a supervisor and tell me where everything should go, and I told him to fuck off. I got some pretty expensive stuff out there, like my pressure washer, my air compressor, some other important items I need. But, you know, with my feet the way they are, I just couldn't, you know, do all that lifting and walking. The lifting I can do, it's the walking. Walking back and forth, and every 5 minutes I'd have to sit down for 20, you know, let my legs cool down. Let my feet rest. Now most all of my neighbors know I have cameras, they just don't know where they're at. But where that stuff is, I can't see it from my camera. When I get home, I'll put some more of that stuff in the garage. And I appreciate the 55 likes. That is awesome. Leah, James, I am on my way back home to Jefferson, Georgia from Akworth. Look at that. I can't believe that we're almost at 285. It's a little bit of a ride. You know, on a good night, I can actually do it in an hour and 10 minutes. I should have gone around them. And trust me, you do not want to go over the edge over here around this curve because it is a long way down. And when I say a long way, I mean a long way. Celeste, how are you today? Oh, that guy's in a hurry. Okay, everybody can talk. I'll try to read what you say. Not a word, huh? This drive is putting everybody to sleep. Oh, so do I. Big dog, how are you? I hope Patty is doing okay. And Tim, I hope you're doing okay. Call me sometime, Tim. I'd love to talk to you. We don't always have to talk about AC stuff. Hey, stay in your lane. What's on the radio? Carry on. Carry on. Surely heaven waits for you. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Lay your weary head to rest. Don't you cry no more.
Super Mario Brothers. It's me, Mario. And this song, the best classic rock from the 80s, is on 97.1 The River.
Ah, Rick Dog. Yes, I do know where my children are at. God, I hate when people drive slow in the fast lanes. My God. What in the world is going on here? Californication. Deborah, how are you? Where you been?
97.1 The River.
I can't wait for the night with you.
Atlanta's classic hits. Georgia's largest classic rock library.
I hate Foreigner.
97.1 The
I hate Foreigner.
Classic hits.
I do not know that song. Ah, thank you, Deborah. You're in Saskatchewan? That is awesome. That's one place I'd like to visit. I do not know that song, and I do not want to listen to it. It sounds pretty depressing. Hello, Monty. Miss Graves, how are you? It's good to see you. That's because we don't see much of you anymore. I know you work a lot. And I have just decided who's going to get a set of those Alaska coins. Congratulations, Miss Graves. As soon as I get them on Thursday, I will ship a set out to you. Jonathan LaFrance, how are you? What is going on here? Come on, people. You don't need the bottleneck, rubberneck. Okay. Let's get a move on. All it is road work. It's not like you haven't seen this before. Let's use the pay lane. Whoops. I'm headed home after dropping off a friend in Akworth. It's about, I don't know, 70 miles, something like that. Maybe 75 miles. He was helping me put shelves up in my garage. Deborah, are you still here? I drive a Bentley. No, sorry. Dominic's not here. Deborah, I'm also going to send you a set of those Alaska coins. I'm getting 5 sets. One is for Maria, of course. And one is for Miss Graves. And one is for Deborah. And I already had the other 2 chosen earlier today. Kathy Survey is going to get a set. And Chrissy is going to get a set. You know, it's a Mother's Day thing. I'm just a little belated. Plus, I had to make sure I get the coins. That reminds me, I gotta cash out my daughter $25. Oh, you're welcome, Deborah. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Graves. Now no, nobody has to send their address because I've got everybody's address. Unless you moved. If you moved, then send me your new address. Oh, you're welcome, Kathy. All four of you are so nice. I enjoy having you guys in my room. Guys, I enjoy having you gals in my room. I What province am I in? I'm in Georgia. It's a state in the USA. Monty, are you from Canada? Camilla from Greece, how are you? Oh, your name is Landon. Okay. Well, welcome in, Landon. And welcome in, Camilla. I am, but we don't talk about politics in the room. Yes, please like and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate each and every one. I've got 64 likes and I appreciate each and every one. Wow, I really can't bend my finger. Oh, that fucking spill I took earlier today. Oh my god. Now, if you want to know how to get blood off of your clothing, pour some hydrogen peroxide on it before you put it in the washer. See what's playing on the radio.
I stopped an old man along the way.
I like Asia, but you know, they're not an all-time favorite. Plus, I'm not really fond of that song, Africa. Oh, Landon, are you leaving? I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you enjoyed the ride. Oh, my favorite girl is, just went live. Her name is Jessica Palmadessa. Oh, she's a fucking cutie. She's got one of those Jimmy Durante noses, but she is so cute. Unfortunately, she lives in LA. Wow, I can't believe the time we're making. We're definitely going to be home before 1 o'clock. What do you mean, Deborah? Who, me? Since when do you live in the UK? Oh, you live in LA. Oh, no, I was talking about a girl named Jessica Palmadessa. I feel sorry for you too for having to live in LA. Look at this, we have one more exit to go. We are in Georgia. On Interstate 85. If anybody wants to come and find me, I'm getting off at exit 137. Mike Brown. It's hard for me to see the chat when I'm driving. I try to do my best. We got at least one more song we can hear. Let's see.
Remember chugging Jolt Cola before Red Bull was even a thing? You love the 80s like we do. 97.1 The River, Atlanta's classic hits.
I don't know that song. On a 40-hour tour? Wow. I went on a 3-hour tour once and I got lost at sea. Alright, we only got 2 miles to go. One mile to go. It's gonna feel good to get back home. Now you know I'm gonna have to stop at the QT by my house. I said I would leave those 2 tickets for Maria. Nah, I'm gonna cancel it. Thank you. I will have safe travels. Luckily, I'm almost home. Georgia. The land of peaches and peanuts. Hi, Peppermint. How are you? Mr. Green Scratchers, how are you? Welcome in. I don't know what the hell that guy's listening to, but... Robbie Harrison, you're west of Gainesville, Florida? Awesome. I gotta scratch these barcodes. Look at that, it's only 12:42. Look at how fast I got back home. Mr. Green, I am in Jefferson, Georgia. I know you're in Georgia. I just don't know where. I want to say you're... Wait a minute. Aren't you in Alabama, but you scratch Georgia tickets? Oh, you're in Forsyth, Georgia. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a terrible session. I did $40 out of 200. So, what are you going to do? All right, let me go get... You guys watch the car. Don't let no one steal it. Ah. Now that's a rare event that you get to see my face. Treehouse, how are you? Yeah, you're right. Only an hour and four. Actually, I can do it quicker than that. Chantra, how are you? Oh, that would be awesome, Mr. Green. Actually, you know who you want to do a joint live with? Mrs. Honeybee Scratcher. All right, I got a Lucky 7 tripler. I never win on this ticket, so... But, you know, I don't buy it that often either. Every once in a while. And no, you can't win the trip to Las Vegas anymore because these are old tickets. I don't even know what kind of jackpots are on them. You need a 7 for a symbol win. No, you need a 7 to win 7 times. You need a double 7 to win double the prize. Gee, that don't make sense, does it? And reveal a triple to win triple the prize. So let's see if we can get any 7s. In fact, I don't think I've ever found any 7s. That would be awesome, Mr. Green. Can somebody put Maria's email address in the chat, please? Nope. Once again, no 7s. Yeah, I'm playing the Lucky 7 Tripler. I don't like this ticket. I don't ever win on it. How about a 39? Now we got a 38. We got the ticket. No, this is ticket 4. How about a 6? Nope, we got a 5. And we've only got 2 low boys, a 5. No, we got 3. A 3, a 5, and a 9. Fat 40, but we just got 20. No 2 because we already called off the low boys. How about 29? I see 28 in the top row. But no 29. No 1. No dirty 30. And the last number is a 36, and I don't think we have it. Nope, we got a 35. Another one for Maria to enter in. Maria, how are you? Yeah, you should not be in the room right now, Maria. I've told you that before. Let me see. Read what I told you. You said you're going to break at 140, all right? I'll probably be asleep by then. Sounds good, Mr. Green. All right. So I got this 100 times the money. Ticket number 6, I've hit 100 times on that once before. I'm setting up a duel live with East Coast Scratchers. We are going to do a Georgia versus Pennsylvania Scratcher battle. That's going to be a good battle. I've never played Pennsylvania tickets, but I'd love to. Alright, I've gotten 100x on ticket number 6. You're not always going to get 100x on the same ticket number. Doesn't work that way, but 100x is one of my all-time favorites. Just like 50 times the money, 100 times the money. Win or lose, it's always going to be one of my favorites. Well, we got the ticket number on here. We got 6, 7, 2, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I don't like all those low boys. No 100X, no float note. And we don't have 4. We don't have Maria's 15. And I didn't see a 14. Oh, we got 13. We don't have a 5. We got 2, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have no 25, which is one of my numbers. I didn't see 24 either. Nope, we got 23. We don't have a 20. We have no zeros. And we don't have money number 1, or the losing number 1. We've got a 2. So, kind of busted out on those. Oh, my. See if we can't see her coming out. This is the reason I hang out at QT at night. No, I'm kidding. I don't hang out at QT. No, that's not who we're looking for. But I would like to see his green card. James Figueroa, how are you today? Come on, what's taking her so long? I gotta get home. That's good, James. How's Daisy? Here she comes. Oh, yeah. What? She just passed by. I know Daisy hides your glasses, but it can't be that bad. Absolutely, Mr. Green. I've been told I look like a Georgia prune. All right, time to get out of here. I can actually still get home by 1 o'clock. So let's see. I can't do it in 2 minutes. Got anything on the radio? Not really too into that song. Amanda Eastridge, how are you? Can I, at 2 a.m. to 1 a.m., I don't know what you're saying. All right. Well, we're in the subdivision. I got that going for me. Let's see if anybody stole any of my stuff. You leave something out and the neighbors think it's theirs. No, I wish I was. I wish I was patrolling the streets. It's been a long ride. It takes a lot of gas to get back and forth from Akworth. Now I have to see if any of my tarps blew off. Yep, one of them did. All right. All right, let me see here.